Hello Internet, this is Oleg and welcome to another tech video. Today we're going to talk about very overhyped, in my opinion, product, Apple AirTags. So I got this AirTags and you see probably lots of videos on the internet about unboxing and stuff like that. There's not much to unbox, you just open them up and you pair them with your phone. So the most important piece is that this piece, only one of these is cost $29. If you compare prices with other competitors like Tile or some even the ones from the Samsung, those are combined with the casing. It's going to be much cheaper deal for you. So, but if you're stuck with Apple ecosystem and you are using iPhone, an iPad and Mac like I do, you basically got not much choice but to get these things. And there are lots of different videos on the internet. I even see guys making a hole with a drill in one of these tiny little devices and making them just to click on the chain directly without any additional casing and stuff like that. My recommendation is to still go and try to use cases like this from Apple, or you can get the one from Belkin, which is fine as well, but don't really drill holes in these AirTags because you will destroy the AirTag in most of the cases if you're not careful, and the least you can do is just to damage the waterproofing of this device, and if the water will get inside, you will basically throw away 29 bucks. If you're really up to this, you can look on the videos on the internet and you will see how people are doing that. I'm not a big fan of those, but even though I would like the casing to be somewhat very small, so just maybe shell and a little clip so I can actually get it to the collar of my cat, and in that case I will be finding my cat very easily, or if I have to get the collar find, I will get this skin as well. So let's look why I believe that this is very overhyped product. It's delivering a lot of the good things, but at the same time, if you look on the Apple promo materials, then the guy goes under the couch and everything like that. That's almost like a memo right now. Then you will see that they're using finding possibilities to get this arrow pointing out where is your device. And what I practice in my case, when I tried, I see that you cannot really find it if it's even behind the wall. If you try to find this device inside your house, in the video it will tell you, okay, you have to go 6 meters to the right or 6 meters to the left, or it's behind you, or it's maybe one floor up or one floor down. It doesn't happen. In most of the cases you have to be in the direct line of sight. Then the arrow will show and point you and say you have 3 meters to your target. Right? But even if I put my AirTag in the next room and I will be behind the doorway, the communication which is used by these devices to point it out and measure precise location doesn't really work. You have to be very close. But the good thing is you can get this thing to beep, and in that mostly it's gonna be the same as different, like no different from any other devices which get similar functionality. I even get my Nonda keys chains, which I basically find in my car keys and stuff. But the good functionality there is it allow you that to record the GPS location of the car and will point it to the phone when you can find your car on the parking lot, which is also very good. These guys, however, got one big advantage, is using Apple network of other Apple devices to find it, and I see that actually working. And I was working with my dog outside. I see that my iPhone records location of that device, and therefore I can find my dog. And if they were going to be somebody else, I can find it as well. This is a good part. The bad part is if your object is moving, then you would not be able to track it, like in a way that you will not be able to get an exact arrow pointing out to it. When I try and see find on my phone, it will tell you your object is not stable, it's not stationary, and therefore we cannot really point it out in which location you have to go to find it. But if you really drop something and you have to find it, like your wallet, your car keys, I don't know, something else, then yeah, this is a good thing. The other point which I want to make on this is that the cases for these devices are very expensive. you can get something from Apple, and of course you're gonna expect quality from Apple. I'm not asking you to even look on the Kermes style and Kermes line of products there, because this is just a crazy thing. But there are lots right now, lots of them on AliExpress, many very cheap choices, and many cheap choices also even on Amazon. So if you're gonna buy the key tag like this and you have to get ring or something to fix it on, don't really jump to the Apple stores and try to find it there. Look first for the other choices, and the quality is pretty much identical if you get that from Amazon. If you get that from AliExpress, it's well, depends on the manufacturer of course, but it should be good. So from the parent perspective, you're looking at the direct Apple products. So as usual, you got your phone connected next to the AirTag. AirTag will show up on the phone screen and you can name it and say, this is my AirTag. If you're gonna lose it, then you have the mode which is say, I lost my AirTag, I lost my keys and stuff like that. And the device will actually prompt you for the message which you will record or like put on the screen for the people who will find it. If somebody with iPhone will find it, it will show up immediately the message. Usually people put my phone number and stuff like that and ask them to call you because you find my keys, for example, or I don't know, my bike or my backpack or something. If you get Android device, NFC tag will be scanned, and Android device will show up the page on the Apple site, which will get you the same message with the one which you leave. Once the device is coming back to you, you can basically restore it and say, I found it, and life will go on. One of the other things which concerns open on internet is the tracking for other people. You can throw this device to somebody's backpack and effectively track that person down. Apple say that you will have pop-up message on the phone which will tell you you have AirTag on you which is not yours. So basically meaning that somebody is trying to track you. Well, this kind of works, and the way I said kind of, because you will not get notified immediately. You will not get notified even within 1 hour. Basically what we see is if you come back and drop this, for example, to one of your households, your wife, your spouse, your kids, when they come back every night to your home, they will not get any notification at all, because the AirTag will see your device again and it will tell, oh, okay, I'm fine. Right, so it's only going to work if we're going to be stationary without your paired device, without your phone, for quite some time. And it's basically enough to track some people down to their home locations. So this kind of working not really as advertised, and therefore Apple hopefully will get any updates anytime soon on this, on the firmware, to fix this up. The other thing which I found very annoying as well on these AirTags is that you cannot really share it with the family members. So for example, we have some items like a collar for my dog or something like that, and I would like to have that AirTag to be shared between myself and my wife and my kids and stuff, so they can easily go and see that device and find it if I have to. Current firmware level doesn't really allow that, so your AirTag is only yours, and even within the same family household you cannot share those. Alright, so I think from the perspective of the future of these devices, these are one of the other things which would allow you, even though Apple is saying that they cannot really track you down, depends on the country you are living, because we see some of the recent information about privacy concerns and stuff like that for Apple for Apple devices and Apple gadgets. Some of the countries would have full control over it, and therefore they can track you down, even if you have believed that this is only yours and only you can see it. In the countries like US and Canada, most likely you will have this device recorded and encrypted. Everything is in encryption format, so you will not be able to, even Apple would say they would not be able to find who actually this track belonged to, and if it's lost, what iPhone or iPad or iMac was actually responsible for finding it. So the one which was sent coordinates and information about your lost item to the Apple servers, and therefore communicating them back to you. let me know what you think about these devices. These are nice pair of gadgets, but I would wish that they have a little clip on the case, so they don't really have to get a casing. Also, I was told that this device is really not wear and tear protected, so if you get it, and especially if you get it with your keys, don't expect them to be looking nice even after 1 month. They will get completely ruined in a way that with scratches and everything. So this is one other thing to look for if you're gonna get the case. There are cases right now which I get film protection on both sides, so at least your AirTag will look nicer. But functionality wise, it doesn't impact any functionality at all. Anyway, that's it for today's quick video about AirTag. I know everybody actually got already these videos out for the internet, but I was really taking my time to see why there is a hype so much about these devices, and I don't really see the reason why you should jump right away on this. And just basically, this device maybe in the future firmware updates will be more functional. Right now it's basic functionality, and it's cost much more than if you combine the casing, the tag itself, and functionality wise, because the only benefit is it's using Apple huge infrastructure of the devices and stuff to find it, and somebody's iPhone will close by this device and it will send location to your device, so you will be able to find it. Again, if the object is moving, there is no guarantee you will find it. Plus, sometimes maybe you will even find this device alone, but you will not find it back. So, like always, be careful. Don't leave your baggage or your luggage unattended, and try not to lose your things. But in general way, this is very good start for people who actually tend to lose items all around the house, and this will be very helpful for them. Anyway, let me know what you think about AirTags, and I'll see you on the next video very soon. Thank you for staying with me till the end. As usual, if you like this video, you know what to do. Subscribe, click on the notification bell, make sure you share it with your friends, and I'll see you around very soon. Peace.